Storm Nation fans, what's happening? JR Raymond back again, coming to you from BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center inside Waterford lanes. And I gotta be honest, I've thrown this ball a little bit already and I fell in love with it immediately. And that is that Road Warrior. Now I know it's a road ball. I didn't like the high roads of any kind, really. High Road Pearl, okay. Didn't like the road. But this one, for some reason, I don't know what's different about it, but this son of a gun is amazing. I hope I didn't just hype it up so much and now I'm gonna make it look bad in the review. But I used it for a couple of days practicing with it and stuff, and it let me do pretty much whatever I wanted with it. So Storm Nation, you got yourself a winner here, even if it looks bad in this review right now, because we are gonna be bowling on a 42-foot league condition, but it is transition, it's got some shots on it and stuff, so might be perfect to be able to see this type of bowling ball. So we're gonna take it out there and we're gonna see what it's got here in a minute, so stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just hyped up this ball, the Road Warrior. So let's hope it holds up to the hype that I just gave it. I'm gonna start my feet on 20 like I normally do. Stay a little straighter and then move over left and see if it continues to do the right thing. Let's hope it does the right thing. Oh gosh. So far it did the right thing, even though I didn't. That was pretty good though. You can see how clean it was through there? That's kind of silly. Super clean. And the funny thing is like when I was throwing this ball, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be one of them balls that's too clean. I'm gonna have to slow down a bunch and then it's gonna just whip down lane and that's gonna be over under. Nope, I'm able to get this thing to hook even though it's so clean. And that is unusual. So, all right, move 5 left with my feet. This will end up being like a 5 and 3 left. I mean, for a like this is one of the reasons I really like it is because for a pearl, it still tries to pick up sooner. It doesn't wait till it gets all the way to the back part of the lane. It tries to pick up sooner, which then makes the ball kind of lose rotation slower. It transitions a little bit slower, so it's not that real quick, jerky type motion. Let's move 5 more left. Like, and even that one kind of hooked early because of how much traction there is on this pair, but it's still got there. All right, into the friction zone. You see that one really picked up in the middle of the lane. So now from there, if I throw it to the right, it's probably flat 10 city there, but let's find out. Let's check, just because I'm curious. See if we get this one going to the right and it's still flat and flat 10s. Essentially, it struck, but it looked like it wanted to be real flat. So this is where we have to start going left, get slower and loop it around and hope that it looks really good. I mean, as of right now, I'm still really high on this ball. Oh boy. Missed that one at the bottom. But I just love the shape. I love the roundedness to it. It's very rare to get a pearl bowling ball that finds the rounded shape. Very rare. A lot of companies, they tend to make their pearls really super responsive down lane. This one is not super responsive. Let me try that again. Not miss it. Little gooder, but still rep 10 because you see how far down the lane it gets. Still, I like that it gets down lane, but it doesn't go crazy. That's what I like. Doesn't want to play this big steep angle, but that's okay. It'll get to its comfort zone here as soon as we move left. Start getting close to the ball return. Now, that doesn't mean that this is the only place it's going to be good for you. It just means this lane has transitioned a little bit. And so now it wants to see some more oil in the middle of the lane. I mean, I like that. It definitely doesn't look as good as it did when the lanes were fresh. But it still looks really good. Yeah, that deep inside angle, this is going to be that ball that a lot of the tour guys use late in the day. Although most of the blocks now you're not getting more than 5 games. Most of the blocks are short. You don't see the 7-8 game blocks anymore, so you don't really see a ton of late day transition. But if you do, when you do, this is going to be the ball. Or if the lanes are tough and you need something that's going to just slow down a little bit or be clean but slow, less friction, slow ball, I guess you would say. Yeah, this is going to be that ball that lets me slow loop it. So when I don't get to use a big, strong asim ball or big, strong ball, slow hook in the lane, I can use something like this instead. You know what this reminds me of, actually? I was going to say this. The old, I had a bunch of these. I drilled a bunch of them. Only one of them rolled good for me. But it reminds me of the old Roto-Grip Horizon, the Pearl, the orange one. I had a lot of success with that ball back in the day. Back in the 2005-06 day. Yeah, I like that a lot. We're going to call that good. I like that a ton. Like, that ball is just, it's so controllable. It's super clean. Still tries to pick up, but it doesn't go crazy, and it just rolls, man. It just does the right thing. Make sure to head over to BowlerX.com. I'm going to link it in the description to go get yourself one. Make sure to sign up for the memberships as well. And if you guys want to start working on your release, if you want to start working on some of your game, I have training tools and stuff over at 10pindoctors.com. And get yourself a release training aid where you can start to learn your release at home. You don't need to be at the bowling center. You can spin the ball right on the release trainer. I built a stand. I made a stand for it as well. You can order those right over at 10pindoctors.com. Head over there. Head over to BowlerX.com. Order your bowling balls and all your goodies over there. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Take care.